Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to the pre show. Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode number 7. Of course, y'all know who I am, Ash Ryder, and I'm here with the boss, Tay Talks. What's going on, Tay?
Same thing, different day.
seem
Happy
very,
Wednesday, hump day.
very happy. You seem very happy today. I like to see this. You're very happy. You look like you got a glow on your face. That's what I'm
No
talking about.
stuff shit today. I'm not for it.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
I'm just giving a compliment. I'm
Shit
just
today.
saying. What's up, T Dunn? What's going on? And of
Hey man,
course,
shout out to T Dunn, the first shout out of the evening.
yes. And of course, we have our producer Zig in the background. So, he's
I
back
know.
there getting his production on, making sure the show runs well tonight for y'all. And Ghost will be popping up soon. She will be joining us tonight for our topics. But until then, we're giving everybody a chance to get the notifications and, we're going to get this show started. We got some good, interesting topics tonight. But other than that, I'm glad to see everybody is here. I'm glad, like I said, once again, take the compliments and stop saying I'm giving you shit. Y'all can see the glow. Y'all can see the glow on her face. Y'all can see the glow on her face.
I look regular. I look the same way I come in here and look every single week.
I don't know.
Same me.
Sometimes you be, you look extra good for the audience. I don't know. You looking good for your boo that be might hide in the comments or something. I don't know.
Oh my God. Here you go. You don't stop, do you? At what point do you stop?
I don't know.
And when you first attempted to start, I told you stop. And then you just kept going.
I gotta fuck with you though. But tonight though, we got some interesting topics though. We're gonna kind of switch it up on one of them. Normally we talk about, of course, we always gonna talk about relationships and men versus women type topics. But first topic we're gonna discuss when we start the show, people, is kids, teenagers nowadays. I think it's a topic that needs to be discussed. I think it's an interesting conversation. All of us, whether like Tay, she has a son, Zig has a daughter, I have my niece. We all play a role in children's lives or whatever like that. And we know that sometimes parents can put a lot of pressure on children as far as trying to be academically, sound, following the footsteps of the family legacy, whether it's sports, business. So we're going to discuss, the type of pressures that teenagers, especially nowadays, face from their parents. And, how can we alleviate some of that pressure? What can we do to help kids that has high expectations with family legacies or sports, academics, whatever the case may be? And of course, the second topic we'll discuss tonight and try to hash out is marriage. Nowadays, people are getting married, but it's coming with like a business deal instead of what marriage should be. It shouldn't be a business deal, but a lot of people has been saying marriages are business deals now. And it's coming with contracts, which it is, but it's not the type of contracts that we should be considering when we decide to marry somebody. So we're going to discuss that on the podcast. And of course, I know we're going to have some interesting comments and we're going to chat with the people in our community and stuff like that. So I just need y'all to pull up some wine or whatever the case may be. There you go. We're gonna pour up some wine and
Oh, Zig, it's so good to see your face. I've been not seeing your face,
Yeah, man, just still here, still kicking.
Appreciate that.
Still, man, shout out to all the IT technicians out there. Y'all are not appreciated enough. Boy, it's been a rough 5 days. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Kyrus, Kirsten, T Dunn. Definitely appreciate y'all coming in and chatting with us.
Zig,
Y'all ready?
You have a great little radio voice. It's giving.
I've heard that. Good voiceover
I
for
appreciate
commercials.
that, T. Now I appreciate it. Yeah.
Get you a little State Farm Allstate commercial going.
I think I might do that. You're right.
I hate it. I hate it.
Gave some insurance and stuff, huh?
I hate it.
That's all state stand. Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands?
Now shout out to my little sis Zen. What's up, Zen? How you doing? I can't believe you.
Oh,
man,
oh,
like,
oh,
golly.
oh. Who is that?
I know.
Man,
I'm like,
I'm seeing a ghost.
I know, man.
I'm
I
definitely
mean,
seeing
she come from the Rouse's tree too, man. So shout out to my little sis.
no. I haven't seen that girl. Jesus.
Hey,
Damn,
bro.
Zig, where she been at?
I don't know. You tell. Hey, when you find out, you let me know, bro.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm. What's going on, sis? What's going on?
You tell me you love me. What you want? Cash
Mm.
out. I got you after the show.
So before we start the show for real, I know we going live already. How everybody weekends was. I know we into Wednesday, but how everybody weekend was. Y'all did anything exciting? What's anything new? What's going on? Talk to me.
You know me, I just had a regular weekend, nothing spectacular. Same way.
um, Zig, you had a no comment for T. You had
Shawn,
you had a you had a good weekend, bro.
I had a good weekend, bro. Pretty chill.
Okay.
You know, wife and daughter, they out of town, bro. So I actually got to sleep a full night without getting the cover snatched off me, bro.
Oh wow.
Or
Just, you know, it's been pretty good.
that's interesting. Okay.
You know how this man. Shout
So
out
they
to
still
all the guys
still
out here
of town,
that's
Zig?
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So my father-in-law, he had knee surgery, so you know, down out there doing her thing, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And summer camps is too expensive, so you know, Izzy tagged along.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Well,
Man,
Zig,
what's up with Keisha? What's up, Keisha?
all right. Oh,
Man, the Dunn crew showing up. What's good? I see y'all.
yeah, I see that. Let me see. Make sure.
But yeah, shout out to everybody. If y'all on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. That helps us get into that algorithm. If y'all watching on Facebook, like my sister Zen is doing, make sure you hit the like button over there as well. And make sure you follow my page. Let's Hash It Out Podcast. And share.
Yes. But definitely, I think tonight's conversations are going to be very interesting. I'm very particular, like want to know the opinions of people who have children, and of course, just see where this pressure coming from. Because I think it's a topic that's being overlooked as well. We talk about different things with adults, but
especially with Bronny James and
yes.
I mean,
Prime example, Carmelo's son, and other people, whatever ventures they do, you know, the pressure is enormous, and you got to be a tough individual to deal with some of these pressures, dealing, you know, with all the stuff we deal with in society, especially with social media too. So, other than that, man, I'm ready to kickstart the show. So, Zig, Tay, y'all ready to hash out these topics tonight?
I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Big facts. I'm not about to start with her. I'm not even gonna start with her. My girl always ready. So, Zig, kick the intro off, dog.
yes, sir.
Hashing it out.
Podcast. Go ahead and grab your headphones, settle in, and let's get ready for the engaging content that is coming your way, where we're going to stay informed, challenge each other's perspectives, and most importantly, just have a good time with the friends that we love. Let's get started and let's hash it out.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie, and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Ryder, his topics, he bringing be the best. Ziggy the BCB streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Here you go, laughing already. What's up, people? Welcome to the show. Another brand new episode of Let's Hash It Out podcast with S. Ryder, Take Talks, and Ziggy the Beast. We welcome everybody that's with us on this rainy Wednesday. I don't know if it's raining where y'all at, but thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. And of course, I gotta make sure my people are good. Tay, Zig, what's good? How y'all living?
I'm living good, man. As you see right here, I'm just chilling in my bedroom, hanging out with y'all, man. Just hanging out with my people, man. Y'all my people, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat out there, and I'm ready, bro.
I see that. And Tay, you're doing good as well.
I'm always good.
That's good. That's good. And of course, people, before we start the show, we like to thank everybody, of course, for always subscribing, sharing, liking the post. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We hope y'all enjoyed the topics we have in store for y'all. But of course, we definitely need y'all to continuously to subscribe, hit the notification button. Follow Tay Talks, follow S. Ryder, follow Ziggy the Beast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all platforms. So I definitely need y'all to continuously support the show. And we really appreciate everybody that's always here for us every Wednesday tuning in. And for those who are just lurking, just make sure that y'all continuously comment or shoot a text like y'all been doing. So appreciate that, man. I gotta shout out somebody though, Tay and Zig. It's a supporter of the show.
Oh, I thought you were about to shout me out.
No. So we are going to always show love to our supporters. We're always going to show love to everybody that show us love. So we from the Let's Hash It Out podcast family would like to send a special happy birthday to Tay's friend Jasmine, who's always watching the show. So that's her name, right, Tay? I don't
ain't send me happy birthday.
Your birthday ain't here yet, so you'll be good.
My birthday passed.
I don't care, but I was at your birthday. And we always show you love.
Crazy.
We showing love to the people, the followers. We always give our flowers. Damn, like we can't give. There,
no.
See, Zig? Here we go.
I'm just playing.
Here we go. Can't do nothing right. Nothing right, Zig.
Give us some birthday horns, bro.
Man, show love, man. I'm not about to play with today, bro.
That is crazy.
Happy birthday to Jazz, one of our supporters, one of our good people that's always on the show. So happy birthday to you. And Tay and Zig.
I'm about to be giving birthday shout outs for an hour.
Peter said you ain't give him you ain't tell him happy birthday.
Right. There you go.
Happy birthday to DJ Peter, bro. I got you, dog.
Man, get out of here. Anyway, tonight's show, people, we are going to talk about kids and the pressure that the parents put on children nowadays, dealing with different pressures from sports, academics, even step inside the foot of family legacies. And we also going to talk about marriages rigged. Is marriages even what they used to be, or are they just contracts that we just sign and just say, okay, I'm gonna just be with you? So I definitely want to let y'all know that's what we're gonna be talking about. And I cannot wait to discuss this with y'all. So we ain't gonna hold up no further. And we definitely gonna talk about children who have parents who put a lot of pressure on them. And I think I want to start with Zig and Tay, of course. I think today's society, we see a lot of parents putting the pressure on these kids. I would say sometimes it's a good thing, and it's also, it could be a little bit too extreme as far as going overboard, putting like the weight of the world on their shoulders at a very young age. Sometimes it's about preparing them for what we deal with. And we know we deal with a lot of stuff on a day-to-day basis with just adulthood in general. So, Tay, by you having a son, I always want to start with you first lady of the show. Is that a compliment good enough for you? Boss lady?
I'll take it.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, Tay, whatever your son decides to do, whether it's sports, academics, you want the very best for your child, and you're going to make sure that your child gets the absolute best.
Yes.
What's up, Ghost? I can't hear you. We need to hear you.
What's popping, y'all? My bad. I'm on CP time. I'm sorry, y'all.
okay. That's okay. But
Tay looking like I see.
It ain't me this time. That's all. I take you for that.
we good. We good. So, Ghost, I was just asking Tay. We are discussing the pressure that parents may put on their children regarding whether it's academics or whether it's sports, whatever the case may be. So, Tay, I'm gonna start with you. Um,
Parents are black parents.
parent, black parents. We'll do that. But parents in
Damn.
general. But you can make your twist however you want to. So,
Okay.
what we're gonna start with is Tay. Would you ever pressure your son to do sports just because, of course, the financial gain that is possibly behind that? Would you ever put a lot of pressure on your son regarding family legacy or whatever like that? What type of pressures do you think children face every day, and how can we alleviate some of that for
I mean, for me, I don't see myself putting too much pressure on my son.
them?
As far as that, I want him to do something. I want him to love what he does.
Okay.
You have a lot of parents that put a lot of pressure on their kids. Like for me, my goal is to let him experience every single sport, so he can see if he like it.
Mm-hmm.
He might like piano. He might like music. Might like another instrument. I mean, there's no telling what a kid is really gonna do. You might look up and have a kid at 3 years old throwing a football better than a 40-year-old or a 20-year-old, whatever. But as far as me, like I just feel like I want him to do whatever it is that he loves to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to put pressure on him in that aspect. Now the academic aspect, yes, I'm gonna have to put pressure on him, definitely. He does not like to learn. He hates it at 3. So I already know what the future is gonna hold
Mm-hmm.
continuing on. Like I don't even have the headspace to deal with what I have to deal with to get my 3-year-old to sit down and identify a B, and a C. Like it's a fight. I mean, you have to go to the corner, put your head in the corner, the hooping, the hollering, the falling out. And then especially coming home after work, after you done dealt with grown people who act like that, it's stressful.
I I can agree with that.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
So I
But
mean, outside of that, I do feel like you have to put some type of pressure on your kids
mm-hmm.
because it's so easy for a child to fall in the wrong group and then starts to do the wrong things. And I think that's the problem a lot of kids experience. They're dealing with hanging with older siblings or older kids that are into other things, and then they fall right into the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Like you really have to pay attention to your kids. You got to pay attention to what they're doing, the things that they're saying, the people that they're hanging around, the things that they're watching to know. Like sometimes I see my son watching stuff on his tablet, and I'd be like, absolutely not. But they're getting exposed to those things. They are. I mean, it's all around them.
Right.
So as far as the kids, it's all about what they like and what you want to push them to focus on.
Gotcha.
I don't believe that you should overly put pressure. Like I'm not gonna be that parent, get up at 6 a.m. and no, that's not gonna be me. I'm not that parent. I can tell you I'm not gonna be that parent. But for certain kids, I can understand why parents have to be that way. Like some parents feel like they have to do that to keep their child focused and grounded to understand, hey, this is what you're gonna do. You're not going to do anything else. We're not going to fall into the wrong cycle. We're going to do this the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people have been through some things that they're trying to live through their kids as well. That's the thing also, living through your kids.
Right.
Like I ain't gonna lie, if I would have had a daughter, and I have no more kids, but if I would have had a daughter, I mean, I would have made her be a ballerina or something because that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't dance. So on that angle, it's a little different. But for my son, I mean, I never wanted to play football, basketball, baseball. Well, I wanted to play basketball. I was a basketball player, actually. But for my son, I do want him to find a sport that he loves and actually have fun with it. I don't want him to be pressured to feel like he has to be great at it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to like it and enjoy it. Now, I don't want him out there embarrassing me. I would say that. I don't want him to embarrass me. If he's not good at basketball, he will not play basketball. If he's not good at football, he won't play football because he's not going to embarrass me. He's not going to sit on the side either. So with that being said, he's not going to be a water boy. None of that. So with that being said, yeah, no. But outside of that, I don't think you should overly put pressure on your kid. I don't think you should. But from the right angles, I think you have to. you have to really press for your kids to make sure that they really stay on the right track.
Right. Gotcha. Ghost, what you think?
I don't think parents put enough pressure on their kids
Mm-hmm.
in 2024. The kids nowadays, like the parents that care and grew up with a lot of pressure on them, I feel like they do, but the general population, these kids are out of control. They don't care about school, sports. Even if they play sports, they letting them slide through because they're good at it, so they not really getting the education. I just feel like there needs to be more structure, and the parents need to put more pressure when it comes to helping them when they get home. Like parents not doing homework anymore. They feel like, oh, that's the teacher's job.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I hate homework. I ain't gonna lie. I hate the trace this color that. I hate it. I hate it. I
I
just don't want to
understand,
do it. I
but
hate
but it seems like you will actually at least try. Like, okay, let's get this done so we can both stop. Like some parents just don't care. They're not checking to see what y'all did in school, if the kid learned anything. Like it's just not. I feel like there's a happy medium, pretty much. Like some pressure is good, no pressure is bad. Too much pressure, it's not fun anymore. There's no enjoyment, so they're not gonna want to do it. As
Mm.
soon as they get out your house, it's done with. It's over with. So you got to find a happy medium. When it comes to education, I just feel like Black parents should definitely put a lot of pressure, only because kids only see like college for sports, or they only see college as a party. Like when really it's to set the foundation for your life. You got people that don't know politics, that don't know how to do a simple math problem, don't know how to form a good sentence to try to get a job. Like it's just the basics. You need some of this when you become an adult. So I feel like education should be top of the
I ain't
line.
gonna lie. In college, I never took a class after my first semester on a Friday because I went
Yeah.
out on Thursdays. Was it gonna make it on Friday? So I
Thursday
didn't
was
do
the
Friday
weekend.
classes.
Shout out to LSU.
Wasn't
Woo.
like that.
Especially during football season. Not
Uh,
doing a Friday class.
okay. I mean, Zig. So play the video before I respond of where
Okay.
we getting this from. That way I can respond and give y'all my response to this topic.
Okay.
Hey, Zig, play the clip.
It's about 1 minute long. And shout out to Run Your Race podcast, courtesy of their podcast where we getting this information from.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll play this video right quick. Um
Brother died. My other two brothers pulled me to the side. Never forget this. I'm walking into the hospital. When my oldest brother died, my other two brothers pulled me to the side. Never forget this. I'm walking into the hospital. The doctor tell my mom his heart's still pumping. He's brain dead. What you want to do? She said, pulls the plug. It's done. Like he's fought.
And this was what year for you?
11 or 12 when they did that. And I remember running. All my family's crying, and I go in. I touch my brother. He laying in the bed, look like he's asleep. I touch his feet. He cold. I get in the bed, I lay with him, I kiss him, and I say, I love you, and I got us. Never forget it. Walk out the room, I'm crying. My oldest brother grabbed me, and he's like, you crying for? Wipe your tears. And I'm like, bro, I'm a kid. Don't tell me wipe my tears. Like, what you on, bro? Like, and he like, shit, like, and he kept it real with me. He said, I fucked up, my other brother fucked up, and the only one that could have made it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mama ain't got nobody no more. You the last one, and if you don't make it, then what we doing? So all that time, like to be a kid, that shit's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like you no longer a kid. Like when my oldest brother.
All right.
so
So
that's kind of where we saw that on YouTube Shorts. So shout out to YouTube Shorts. And that's kind of, and I was Marcus Smart, NBA player. If anybody was wondering, that's kind of where we got the topic from.
gotcha. And
So he was 11 years old. One of his older brothers passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much they told him, what you crying for? Like you our last hope to get the family out of poverty. So
Right.
See, but that's a different type of pressure too. That has nothing like I feel like that pressure when it comes to putting the family on is out of line. Like I really feel like
that's
out of order.
It's and like I
rough.
said, it's the pressure that these athletes today really face is it'll be very I'm talking about pressure, they deal with some pressure because They even got schools, right? And everybody knows I'm a sports fanatic, so I follow high school players,
Mm-hmm.
everything, NFL, college, all that. And especially these high school kids, right? They're coming from an environment where people really do depend on them excelling and over excelling in athletics. That's their foundation because some people don't believe in academics. And that's why I feel like in high school, these athletes need some type of, and I don't know if they have them already in high school or whatever, but some type of form of classes that teaches these young athletes, whether it's football, baseball, whatever the sport may
Mm-hmm.
be. They need some type of structure or class, not just help from the parents too. The parents play a pivoted role in that, but I think the high schools, the coaches needs to really lay down a foundation and tell these athletes, look, yes, you can be the number one player in the country. You could be that until you get to the NBA. All right. But let's be frank. What is the percentage of most of these people really playing in the NBA nowadays? Slim to none. I don't care how good you are. Yeah, you might get drafted, but 9 out of 10 times you're not on the NBA team. You getting shipped overseas. You getting playing in the G League, but you're not actually in the NBA. And I know a lot of people, a lot of great athletes, great all the way up to the NBA, and they never excelled in what they truly wanted to do. And now injuries, that's another key part that people don't consider. You could be the number one player, but as soon as that knee rip or that foot or neck, whatever the case may be, that's it. What else do you fall back on? Now you don't have any type of plan B. It was just strictly, oh, I'm gonna make it to the league, I'm gonna get us out of this, and that's all right. These coaches, the parents, all have to be on the same page with these athletes. And
But the problem is not the coaches, it's not the teachers, it's not the
it's not.
schools, it's not the leagues, it's the family. Like we can't put it like if I'm a coach, right? I
Mhm.
could tell you all day, like if somebody's son trash and he just dead set on making it to the league. I can tell him he trash all the time. But if his family at home telling him you gonna be the one to get us up out of here and you better do X, Y, and Z, that's all that he's going to hear, and it's going to turn into him being mad, like, oh, coach
Mhm.
just hating on me, or oh, they got favorites on the team. Whole time you really just trash.
Right.
Or they don't have a backup plan because their family is banking on them. Oh, you're gonna make all this money and we're gonna be doing this or that. Like, I feel like a lot of these families need to stop banking on them making it for the money. Like you're a grown adult. Take care of yourself. Don't bank on your son being an NBA player getting you out the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bank on them, playing football and you're gonna be in the stands all the time. You don't have to get a job. Like it's just when it comes to that type of pressure, I feel like the families are out of line because it is not your child's job to get you out of poverty. It's not your child's job to put the whole family on. Like that's not, and I feel like that's more so and I gotta say it with black people. It's like once you come up in a black family, all of a sudden your cousin, sister, brother, grandma that you ain't talked to in 10 years, all of a sudden, oh, I remember when you was little and I got this bill to pay, and that bill is going to be needed to pay tomorrow. You're gonna have to pay it because I'm not helping. Like I just feel like in the black community, when you're that person that makes it, and it ain't even gotta be in sports. It can literally be I work in tech. You making it tech, all of a sudden, oh, you the one, you big money. No, no, no. No, I'm not. Like you can be the smart one. Now all of a sudden, when you get your good job, oh, you driving a BMW, you doing this and that. Let me hold something. I feel like that type of pressure is more harmful than good because when you spend all your money helping the family out, you're gonna end up right back where you started because they ain't giving it back.
No, no, they're not. And I feel like at the end of the day, got a little echo, Jay. A lot of echoing. All right. So what I mean by that though, Ghost, is like I said, it's not on the coaches, but some of these coaches do not look at the brighter side of really helping. Like you got good coaches that really tell their players, look, you're a great player, but you need to be academically sound. you need to focus on school. And once again, they have coaches, that really take that serious. Like if you don't meet a certain expectations, you're not playing. And they don't play favoritism. It's strictly, look, you got to manage a 3.5 or whatever the case may be. You got to manage that certain GPA or you would not be playing. Real coaches are going to make sure their players not only exceed on the court or on the field, but they're going to exceed outside that to make sure that if you get injured and you can't never play sports again, all right, now you got something you can lean back on and you can succeed at. You know what I'm saying? But the families, I totally agree. Just because your kid is the number one player here, number one player there, that do not guarantee that they're going to really, because like you said, you get in the league, who's to say that you're going to ever get one of them big contracts like some of these players get? Unlikely, it's not going to happen. I mean, you think about it, you look at these big ass contracts and you be like, oh, they got $48 million. Well, if you staying in California, $48 million ain't really a lot. If you think about the state taxes and all that stuff that's coming out the paycheck.
You gotta pay an agent.
There you go. But the pressure that these parents, like I said, they got parents, and I've been to some of these high school games, and I'm telling you, the parents be on their kids, getting up at 5:30 in the morning, do your school work or whatever, you training. During lunchtime, you're training. After school practice, then you're training at home. Then you got homework at 8, 9, then you're doing the whole thing.
And you got to study.
And you got to study. You know what I'm saying? The pressure sometimes
and
really.
Because you got to eat right.
There you go. There you go. And you also got to teach these young athletes, especially the ones that get the publicity, that fame, early fame in high school. Social media, you got to watch what you post. You got to watch what you say. You got to even watch who you hang out with. And that's going to come with a lot of pressure because you can't do the same things that you used to do with your friends, all that goofing off and stuff like that, or you playing jokes and saying things that you know. Because if you are attempting to be a big time pro player and whatever the sport may be, those coaches look at all that stuff. They go all the way back to middle school, and that's crazy, to ask what type of character are you? What type of flaws do you have, just to make sure that you are the right person for their system or their school and stuff like that. The pressure is enormous on these children. I feel like, yes, put pressure on them academically, of course. Push them to their limits to be the best student that they could possibly be. Sports, yes, I agree. But also give these kids, because they still kids at the end of the day. They young adults, but they still kids. Give them a chance to live their life as a kid. As tough that may be, dealing with different tournaments and media, and you got to do all this traveling at a young age, they still children. They need to learn, they need to have that break, if I must say, to be a child and experience prime and experience the things that they would experience in high school. Don't take that away from them. No, you got to practice. There's no such time as prime, and you can't go to homecoming. Now you're pushing them, like Tay said, now you're pushing them away from, all right, you know what? I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing it no more. And that could be a curse too, because the parents might be like, you ain't doing this no more. Well, you get up out my house. There's stories out there like
that.
That's a fact.
The comment as far as the Zig, the NIL and the free schooling, leverage the scholarships. So that's a good comment, but a lot of times when they do get the free scholarship, depending on the parents, they getting the easiest degree they can find. They getting general studies. They take it like, come on, like, and I went to a sports school, LSU. A lot of them, they ain't doing their homework. They not really doing the work for the class. When it comes to some of these bigger schools, politics come into play.
Oh, yes.
They need their best player on the field. So if they got to get 12 people to help you take this test, 12 people about to help you take this test. My job that I do outside of here, we have NIL athletes, and it's more so about who's good. Like we have a couple of NIL athletes that's on LSU gymnastics team. It's the good one. It's the stars of the show. So while it is about free schooling. You still kind of got to be good to even in college get you know, the publicity, fame, X, Y, Z.
I agree. And like you said, the politics do play a big role because once again, me and Zed can testify, we both went to Holy Cross for our high school duration, right? And when it came to the basketball team or whatever like that,
Hold on, be right back. I'm gonna
you good.
on that. Hold on.
You good. When we went there, you'll be you'll be crazy. Like it was crazy how people used to like just show favoritism to certain players and oh, this player's a dog, and just overlook other people who might have been on that same level, if not better. So it's the politics is a big deal. And now you got these NIL deals, Ghost and Tay. Them parents, they like, hey, make it through high school. I don't care if you make a 2.0 because you a dog on the court, you a dog on the field. And you get to these big programs, whether it's Oklahoma, LSU, any SEC school in general. If you're a good player and you really like that, it's kind of like you automatically get an NIL deal. So that's automatically depending on your statue and how good you are. Your family like, look, just don't get hurt. But see, that's the type of pressure that you got to face. Kirsten said now you only have to have a 2.5 GPA to be eligible to play sports. That's like borderline passing. Some coaches are satisfied with players having a 2.5 because the person is a beast on the court.
I
And
mean, she's an athlete too. She know.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem that I think we're facing because these coaches, some coaches, not all, as long as you winning championships and you doing what you need to do on the court, they don't care if you even got a 2.0. I'm just saying they're going to find a way to get over the rules. They're going to find a way to manipulate these politic things and stuff like that. Them coaches need to be not their best friend. They need to be that mentor that they look up to because some of them don't have parents. Like, let's be for real. They don't have a mother. Maybe the mother passed away. The mother is, or the father is absent. Those coaches need to be honest with these players and stop giving them false lies and saying, well, if you do this that way, you guarantee this. Ain't nothing guaranteed in sports. Nothing. Get your book smarts in order. Get that straight. Secure some type of skill. Even if college is not the route in general, even if you're not playing sports. Trade school. Get something that you can be good with your hands that somebody can't take away from you. Like, you got to understand that nothing is guaranteed in sports. All it takes is one injury, and that just take the injuries out of it. One incident where you in the wrong place at the wrong time that can screw up your character
Bro,
for life. And
how
if
many
that
times?
happens,
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are. And prime example, and luckily he got off. His name is Mikey Williams, a big time point guard. And he had to go to court. And luckily he got off, but he was going to jail for almost 25 years for being at the wrong place in the wrong time, gun possession, gun charges, hanging around with the different type of people. You can't do that, man. You got to be smart. So I feel like I think high schools are doing this. I'm not sure, but they need to have some type of special course or some type of convention or some type of conference that teaches these young athletes how to deal with the pressure of, dealing with social media and friends and
Because
family.
I mean, that's hard. Social media is a really, really, really big influence on everybody.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's a really big influence.
Right.
Like when a person get on social media and they see these celebrities, all they looking at is the money, the cars, the clothes, the males, the females. They're looking at the chains. They're looking at those things but not realizing a lot of them that's given to them. They ain't work for that.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's like a lot of kids today. They look at it and see what these people have, and they feel like they have to have it, or they need it, or they want it, and they out here doing all kind of stuff to get it, but not realizing. I hate to say it, when you have money, things come to you. You don't have to work as hard for it. Sometimes you don't have to work for it at all. That's like I noticed, like when you look at restaurants and stuff, and you see celebrities going out feasting, they're not paying for their food. That's comp. That's comp. Let me get a picture with you. Let me get a video of you eating the food. We're gonna tag you under it, repost it, or I'm gonna connect you to it and post it on your page too, and it's blown up. So it's a lot of things that people don't realize. You feel like they're spending so much money on this, that, and the other, but they're not. A lot of stuff given to them. Like I realized that even with celebrities, like when they have all kind of shows and the Grammys and all of this, and you ask them what they wearing, that was made and tailored for them and given to them. They didn't pay for it. They can't even say how much it's worth.
Right. And all that is free advertising. Like you said, that's all that is.
And you know what? That's the first thing a person asks, what do you have on today?
Right. Because if they see their favorite celebrity or sports star with something on, of course, I'm definitely getting that. What that is? Oh, nothing. $3,500.
Yeah.
You paying $3,500 or whatever. They didn't pay that. They got that for free.
And I'm gonna lie to you, that's even like a lot of brands that I see that aren't really big brands, and I go and I look at their prices. I be like, whoo, can't spend that much on a t-shirt. Can't spend that much on a hat. Damn, $130 for a little chain. I can't do that. I can get my whole name for $40.
Swear.
So it's things like that that I look at and I'm like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. I don't know who else is gonna work for, but but all jokes aside, like it's little things like that that I'm like, we can do better. And I know as business owners and things of that sort, we all bought $1. Like you bought your money. So if I could charge you 80, 100, 125 for this, and I know you're gonna pay for it, why wouldn't I?
Right.
And that's just how they look at it.
Right.
If I had a business, I'd be charging y'all $200 for a shirt too. You don't buy it. I'm the hype. Everybody got me on. I'm busting it. Bust down.
Right now.
So if you had a t-shirt store, you would charge us $200.
Actually, y'all, I would charge y'all 200 plus tax. Because I don't want to pay the taxes on it either.
Wow. That's crazy.
I gotta respect the hustle because I think what they going at with it, Z, is
no, I know.
I already know what it is because if we were paid this amount of money
for Jordans, I get it.
Yeah, definitely. I get it.
Yeah, she gonna be like, well, you spending that much on that? Don't try to get no discounts over. Yeah,
exactly.
I get it.
Shawn over there spending $500 on Jordans. Please, he got it.
Yeah, because I mean, we see on Instagram every post he got different shoes.
Different shoes.
My dog, he be quietly flexing.
Different shoes. Every single post.
First of all, I don't spend.
Posting in front of the car. Different shoes.
Swear, in front of the car. Photo.
I do not. Hold up. First of all, I would never spend $500 on no pairs of shoes.
I'm sorry, $450. I'm sorry.
No, not even $450.
All right, $350.
$450, brother. Stop that. I do not know. I am not. I like what I like.
You draw the line at 300.
There's a. Huh?
About 300?
No, not even 300. The max I'll spend on Jordans is probably what I've been spending. It's probably like 187 or 200. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's it, huh?
You got to treat yourself, right? I mean, I don't.
No, facts.
I mean, ain't no telling with.
You don't cheat yourself at all. We know.
I don't.
Why she said like?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Every time I see you, got a new pair of shoes on, dog.
That's treating myself. I treat myself to a pair of shoes. I mean, shit. I mean, everything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, at all.
Right. Y'all just like my
coworker. Funny, bro.
Yeah, Tay is absolutely funny.
I'm just telling the truth. First of all, Zig brought it up. I wasn't even gonna go there about the.
What I do?
I'm not gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go there with the every week you have a new pair of shoes on. When Zig hit it, I was like, "Now I gotta say it." Now I have to acknowledge the fact that I see it every week.
She. So Shawn, if a kid say a joke in class and you laugh, does that make you just as guilty?
Yeah.
Okay, so you co-signed on it, so
I ain't tripping. I mean, I treat myself to stuff every now and then.
Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, Red.
There you go. You work hard for your money, so why not treat yourself? I mean, you're paying bills. You're handling other different expenses. What else? What else you doing? That's
gas,
it. Saving.
Light.
savings account,
Abilities.
investments. So after that, and if you got a little money, you might say, "Man,
You
I
know,
want
taking your girl out to lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Jesus, hold up, man. You could
Now
cook.
you can't have on a new pair of tennis shoes every week and be
Say,
cheap.
Zay, you could cook. Look, you could cook that woman breakfast, and
There you go.
Don't
you
nobody want
can,
to cook breakfast. We want to go to brunch. We
man,
want the bottomless mimosas, the
you can
bacon.
get that at the house.
No, it's
Man,
not.
Champagne.
what is and Sunny Delight? Boom,
You
it's done.
can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You
Or,
cannot have
Minute
fun at
Maid
the house
extra
with
pulp.
mimosas. No.
What you want to go to? Why would you want to go spend money, almost $85 on brunch when I can do
Here
that
we
at the
go.
house?
No, it actually is more than 85 because bottomless mimosas is like 25 a person. I know.
That's not terrible.
So I
It's
can go
not.
I can get some orange juice at the store, probably 2 for $6 from Winn Dixie, and
I think
some
you're thinking of a
champagne.
screwdriver.
Right, and you want to go spend $25 on some mimosas at a restaurant?
It's the experience.
Okay, whatever. D made a
Hold
fire.
on.
See, look, T done made.
Oh yeah.
She made a brunch. She didn't go to
Barbara
brunch.
D.
She made a brunch.
I did, and I bought them. I ain't gonna cap though. As far as the drinks, I just picked up some from Walmart. I'm pretty sure they would have rathered bottomless mimosas than Casamigos mixed with champagne.
Okay.
Oh,
I would have read that too.
Casamigos with champagne?
Okay, see what had happened was the Casamigos bottle. I had found it in the car. It was teas. It was tea bottle. We had.
I can believe it.
Oh, okay.
I can believe
See
it.
what we got the bottle in the club. We didn't finish it, so we took the bottle home. When we were in my car, so I looked. They got a bottle. I had bought the champagne, so I gave it to him and was like, "Here."
So let me get this straight. Y'all were allowed to take the bottle out the club because that's
Nobody said allowed. Nobody said allowed.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to take it.
It's
What do you mean by that?
It's given. No.
It's giving a
It's
fun
given.
Never
fine.
never was able my whole life, been going out since I was like 17, was able to walk out of a club with a bottle.
That's why you give it to somebody to hide.
Not take. Hey, you couldn't get away with that?
I mean,
Gotta
I
adjust them.
can
Gotta adjust them
what?
strings. Huh,
kind
Shawn?
of flirt my way out of it, but that would be it.
What's up, Peter?
It's a vibe. No, that was the bottle we got out the club. Okay. But I'm just saying, why we gotta go to brunch though? You wouldn't want a nice breakfast in bed type of environment and
No.
huh?
Not gonna lie, cooking brunch is a hassle.
No, it's not. If it's just you and somebody else, that's it.
You just asked me a question, I just said no. You keep going on and on like it's gonna make it better.
Goodness.
They don't want you to wake up an hour early, preparing Belgian waffles, getting
Right.
eggs. So they don't want all that.
They want to go.
A
They
nigga
want to
is
get.
not
they
making
want-
no Belgian
They-
waffles.
Thing is, are you gonna
Look,
chop up the strawberries correctly and drizzle?
They want to go to the rooftop brunch, overviews of the city.
Coming from the man that wants Jordans as a first date gift.
That is insane.
All right.
That is insane.
Dang. Receipt. Damn, why you
Okay.
my dog like that?
Let me write that timestamp down so I can make sure we
You
clip
can write it
that
down.
one.
It's 40. It's 49 minutes and 32 seconds.
It was actually 22. It's been 10 seconds.
Well, whatever. You can
I
write
have
one
it.
timestamp.
I have it.
I'm just saying.
What?
You would rather take that over being in the house.
It's the experience. Like sometimes I feel like some niggas get so caught up in just being inside the house. I don't want to just be inside the house with you doing
ain't gotta
something.
be
Let's
inside
go.
the house.
Let's enjoy
It sounds like
stuff.
you want
Let's
to go to
be
brunch.
out.
It sounds like
I
you go
do.
to brunch every Sunday. Who
I didn't say that. I never say every Sunday. Every time,
on a Sunday.
every week I get on here and say something, and y'all take what I say
yo.
and run with it. Every week.
That's him.
I'm just saying.
Every week.
Who the hell wants to get up at 6,
Oh,
7:30
Lord, I
in the
quit.
morning for some brunch?
Tay said she's cool with it, but every now and then she wants to go have brunch.
All right, that's
You know,
cool,
hard
Zig.
is back. I quit. I ain't got nothing to say.
Chill hard back.
I ain't hard tonight. I'm
What's
not hard.
popping? And then you almost at 6 figures anyway. You got it.
I didn't
Hey.
say
That's
that.
hard.
Hold up. First of all, let's get this
Hey.
clear.
You got one more raise to 6 figures. I ain't forgot.
Hold up. I never said that I had a problem paying. What I'm saying is, what's wrong with me cooking the brunch instead of going to brunch?
What's wrong with buying the brunch? What's wrong with the
Nothing is wrong with
experience
you cooking it.
and
Nothing.
going out?
But why, when you want to
They
be
instantly
out,
just said
sitting
no.
across from me, we laughing, talking, and just vibing out?
Okay, but you
You
can't
don't
do
have
that.
to do that inside the house. That sounds like you're my little secret. I don't want to be your secret. Let's go out.
Mm.
The moo heavy on the moo. That's how you get a man.
So T Dunn
I'm not
understands.
wearing no moo.
T Dunn, what you
Me
wearing?
and T had matching
No
moo this
moo-moo.
weekend.
With the bonnet? Y'all gonna wear the bonnet with the moo?
I did.
I will wear a t-shirt before I wear a moo. I'm not.
But the moo are like t-shirts now.
What? What kind?
moo-moos-
I must never saw it.
The
Let me
moo
see.
is something that puts the man in the mood too. That gives the man an indication like it's going
A
down.
moo?
Hey, you'll be shot.
So I gotta go in the kitchen with a moo on for a nigga to know I'm coming with that work.
And then
And
again,
it better have pockets.
hold up. And then again, Tay, it shouldn't matter because you don't like the affection anyway.
Here you
You
go.
don't like the affection anyway.
Here you go.
So does it matter?
That's why I said let's go out. What, we gonna sit in the house and not be affectionate? That's dumb. Let's go out and party and have a
Y'all
good
funny,
time.
bro.
Get some mimosas, get lit. He gonna grab your
Yeah.
hand. He gonna grab your hand while y'all walking across the street. And
Last time I got some really good mimosas and had a blast, I came home with like 2 new tattoos. So
damn.
Where did you have mimosas at?
crazy.
Well, hold on. Let me move Tay up on the.
That is
Please
crazy.
elaborate, man.
I mean,
Where did you have mimosas at?
Let me tell you the crazy part.
Out for mimosas.
We took the kids to the aquarium. We was downtown, took the kids to the aquarium. So we like, cool, gonna have a time of our life, whatever. Take the kids to the aquarium. So it's still early. So my cousin was like, hey, let's just go to brunch. So I'm like, cool, let's go to brunch. So me and her go take the kids. We all at brunch. So then tomorrow and my cousin Dallas called me. They like, hey, we coming. So now all of us at brunch. So now we laughing, talking. We didn't met the people who were sitting across from us. Now all of us friends, and we act like we've been knowing each other all our lives.
Okay. That sounds fun.
And then things just escalated from there. We walk into the car. My cousin like, dang, we should really get a tattoo. And I'm like, dang, what we could get. And then I ended up getting 2 matching tattoos, and it escalated from there.
What tattoo did you get?
Nola K. That was the last time I had a really great brunch. Nola K.
What tattoo did you get?
Was the one place that I would get mimosas from, and every single time I leave, I'm tore up. I don't know if it was the champagne. I don't know if it was the orange juice. I don't know exactly what it was, but whatever their combination was, it was exactly what it took for me to crawl home every time. They never missed. Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
D was asking what kind of tattoo you got, T.
Oh, so I have a symbol for motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had this. Can't really see, but yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
All my cousins, everybody heart feels where their age is. So I'm the second to the oldest.
Okay.
Dope.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So I thought that the hearts that was filled in, that's the one puppet that you cut and then like
Now, if that was the case, I had my whole arm just tatted.
I about to say, bro, the hearts, like that filled in heart you had, you just cut the string, and now you got 3 other puppets that you stringing along.
So I hate to say hate, but I dislike rooftop parties because I just feel like, especially rooftop pool parties, I just don't have the understanding of like, are we swimming or are we partying? Like,
We're doing both.
Oh, she was responding to Peter right here.
Yeah,
I got you.
Are we swimming or are we like rooftoping it?
Both. You get the party.
No.
You vibe in the pool with your man.
Not putting my toes in while if I'm vacationing, I'm vacationing.
Hey, Shawn, are these the kind of moo-moos you was talking about? I got some pulled up.
Oh, Lord.
I hope not.
No.
I ain't talking about that. I mean, but I guess a woman, if she got curves and stuff, she can fill it out. And
I don't have curves, so I just need to leave them.
You can't get it big. Like, you can't get that big.
I'm not giving race car curves over here, so I ain't got that. Gotta work with what you got. I ain't got that. Can't do moo.
Well, I guess your man gonna want to see you in a tank top and shorts. Then I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Don't have to work because the moo ain't it. You didn't talk about she got to fill it in. I ain't feeling nothing in the moo. Nothing.
I'm just saying, man.
Not even the medium.
Jesus.
You just don't knock it till you try it, T.
There you go.
I don't think I want to try it. I'm gonna try something else.
I respect it.
Respectable, I guess. That I guess that'd be a lucky man one day, huh? I guess.
Listen, I'm part of the Moo Moo gang. Me and my friends
Look.
have matching Moo Moos.
I'm looking. They got moo-moos with hoodies.
You gotta get the ones with pockets.
Hey, are you on Walmart or
You must
Market?
be
Yo,
on something here on no business being
First
on.
you saying moo-moo because I was looking for some graphics to put up on the show like this.
What
This
the-
what came up. But I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we got one with hoods on.
I don't like it. That's what my son said when he don't like something. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
dead.
I'm weak, bro. I'm weak, bro. But
That's
yeah.
a grand. Oh, so that's different moo-moos. I'm sorry, T. D didn't correct me. I thought that's what y'all looking for.
She let you go in that water, Z.
What kind of moo-moo y'all talking? There's that different grades to moo-moos? I mean, I don't know.
Don't get into it, Zig.
I'm at the one next week just for fun.
Huh?
When I come on here next week with my moo on, I don't want y'all to judge
Oh,
me.
we could do let's hash it out moo-moos.
No. No, we're not doing that, Zig.
Then that would take away.
No, we're not doing that.
Let's hash it out.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I would like
And
to go to a
bonnets.
I want to go to a nice rooftop night party or something like that. I think that would be dope. I ain't never been to one before. I ain't gonna lie to you. Never been to one before.
Been to
How's
what?
that experience at night? A rooftop party with the pool. I guarantee you that's something nice. What is this?
She said, nah.
I've been to like 2, and to me it was just like it was overwhelming. Like it's just too much going on. Like we're either at a pool party or we're like at a rooftop party. Like the rooftop pool, it just be too much going on. Like I remember I went somewhere downtown. I forgot the name of it, but it was just like they got swimming here, they got the bar there, they got the kitchen open right by the. It was just way too much. We got the old white people in the corner suntan, and then we got the young black people over here about to fight. It was too much. It was way too much.
I'm just saying, I never been to a rooftop. It seemed like it'd be what's the I guess what's it called? Monkey. What is, I forgot the name of it though, but
The monkey board?
Nobody said a monkey.
That's what it is?
Mm-hmm. That's all I ever heard of.
Yeah, it's downtown somewhere. All I know is that's what people would go at for a good time on a rooftop.
That's what people, huh?
Huh?
That's what people, huh?
Rich people like you and Ghost.
Oh,
and
please.
Anyway, we're gonna transition, get away from this because this brunch stuff that'll go.
So we should all as a unit go to brunch.
Ha!
Oh shit.
Zig, you are the only
That'll be
person
lit.
that's not gonna make it.
Y'all don't even give me a chance.
So when we
doing brunch?
Sunday. Sunday.
When? What time?
This
and
Sunday.
where?
This Sunday, 12 o'clock.
Where?
Why I gotta be 12?
See, here we go. Here you go.
I said where? Where?
Here you go.
I'm gonna do the Keith Lee hands. Where?
I got it. Let's try it. 1 through 10.
Don't. It's gonna be a place where you gotta stand in line for about an hour, Zig.
No, it is not.
Look, I just want to be there so they can't say I ain't come. Look, we just
So
be
you
standing
really
out.
don't want to be there. You just want to be there because I would say that you're not there.
Zig, all it's gonna be is an hour waiting in line for some waffles.
That's not true.
Look, we're gonna be out. We're gonna be in a line for an hour with our friends.
Bonding
in the hot sun.
Yeah, you play basketball in the hot sun, running back and forth. What's the difference?
First of all, I haven't played ball. Hold up, I haven't played.
Go to Rags. No.
I haven't played ball, and I play in the gym. Big difference from outside. They got air conditioning in the gym, so stop.
You haven't always played in the gym. Now
Hey, man, hold on now. You know me and Shawn are Hall of Famers at our high school, right? Come on now. Like we ball, we do this.
Right.
Y'all gonna have to stop.
But who the hell
Oh,
wants to sit in the
look.
sun? Who the hell want to wait in line for an hour in the sun for some waffle?
I mean, they better stop playing with us, Shawn.
Man,
I naming the rafters at Holy Cross, bruh. Come on now.
Tay don't. She not impressed by that. Leave her
Come
alone.
on, man. We
They
do
not
this.
Oh, please.
Look, they don't even believe we play ball, Zig.
Krista said not rags.
I don't see you playing. I don't see Zig playing basketball. I can see you playing.
Me and Shawn, bro. You know what? Let them sleep.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna get off this topic. We're gonna figure out
I
a
see
time.
Zig tripping over his own foot,
Bro.
Wow.
trying to get to the goal.
Dang. But see, that I like that though. I like when they underestimate me, and then you know when you surprise them on the court.
No, I used to ball a little.
Now that I find very hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe.
I ain't gonna lie.
You sure
though,
you
I
wasn't a
didn't know.
cheerleader for the basketball team?
No.
Like the dance squad?
I told y'all I can't dance. I ain't got no rhythm. So I tried out for the cheerleading team. They declined me.
So you have whoa Lord.
Look at your boy Zig, man. Throwback.
Man.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop playing.
That's before the beards.
Before the beard, bruh.
That's funny. Tay, you used to play ball? You must set on the
Hold on,
bench.
look. Matter of fact, look. This is even better.
Oh Lord, don't
At
yeah,
some
yeah.
point, no
Look
lie,
at
I
Shawn.
became a professional at the
Look at
scoreboard.
Shawn, y'all.
but I did play basketball.
Look at Shawn, y'all. Number 33.
Man, he
Hold on,
didn't
wait,
even look like that when I met him. That's crazy.
Zig. I mean, well, I'm right here. That's what I'm saying, bro. We played ball. We did this.
I was on the team. You have proof of that. You have proof that I was on the team.
I played.
That's all
Y'all did not go pro, huh? Pro
Hey,
was not
no.
the dream.
Trust me, I
They
played.
left it at the cross, child.
I know
We
how to
left it
play.
at the
Don't get it twisted now. I know how to play
Come
ball.
on, man. Stop
Man,
playing
yeah.
with us, man. We in the
So
whole.
did you?
Come
So
on,
Shawn,
man.
you got a scholarship somewhere?
In Alabama, I did. I just never.
You didn't go.
I never stayed.
Why?
Stayed till I came to college down here.
Why?
Cause number one, I didn't have my own place. This is Katrina time. I didn't stay out there. I came back.
Oh, I
home.
forgot you a little. You older.
Yeah, we was Katrina class.
You was
Right.
in college. You was in college during Katrina times.
Yeah.
No, I was in high school.
No, she talking about Katrina. Well, now you talking about how we graduated after.
That was our senior year during Katrina.
Yeah, that was our senior year. When I went to Alabama, if I would,
What part of their older you're not understanding? Did you
That's
not
good.
get it?
I don't mind being called older, but
I mean, look.
I did.
I mean, literally, that's kind of why we got in the Hall of Fame because men of
yesterday,
Katrina.
I did get offered
Look, oh
a
yeah, look.
scholarship.
That it was pity. They felt bad, so they gave y'all
Yeah.
all
I
of
would have got
it.
that. Zig, if I would have got that picture in the mail and I was your mama, I would have told you up that day. You couldn't smile or nothing.
Nah, none of us smiled in our yearbook photo. It's all boys school.
That is sick.
We all mugged.
Diabolical.
I'd have been so mad. I'd have threw the whole yearbook away.
Yeah. So, but yesterday, to answer your question, I did get offered scholarships when I played ball.
Yeah.
If I would
I
have
was
stayed,
just trying to see how good you was or wasn't.
if I would have played another year in Alabama, I probably would have had more offers. Real talk. If I would have stayed another year, that's how.
So
big.
why you didn't just stay? That wasn't what you.
I wanted to come back home. I wanted to come back home. I tired of
To the
Alabama.
churches.
I hate New Orleans people. Like
Yeah,
you
come back home.
have the opportunity to make a better life. Your mom and them should have put that pressure on you.
I
No,
could-
boy, stay there.
I could vouch. My boy was balling out there.
Zig, don't tell her nothing.
I wasn't.
I
wasn't.
Don't tell him nothing, bro. I ain't got time to be explaining myself to no damn thing.
Oh my
you want to believe
Are
that?
all I'm doing is having a conversation.
Are we going to brunch or no? Brunch
Right,
at home or brunch out?
Well, she said Sunday for 12 o'clock. So
all right, what? We ain't said what?
You got to talk to Tay and Ghost. They the celebrities on Sundays for brunch. So I don't know.
Who is a celebrity?
Shit,
I'm
we'll
so
probably
random.
walk in there. Look, Zig, probably walk into the place. Miss Taylor, your guest.
That's really what y'all think of me?
Roll the red carpet out and everything, and got the mimosa set up. What would y'all like?
Not the government name.
I be trying to explain myself to people. I'm Taylor. Yeah. Taylor Pooler. Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
We be like, I don't remember you. I don't know you.
Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get off this topic because we need to transition into our last final topic of the tonight. And we're gonna discuss, and I think this is an interesting topic. We're gonna discuss, is marriage rigged? Is marriage a business contract? Do people need to even sign NDAs when they get married? Do people need prenups nowadays for marriage? Because lately, social media have been posting a lot of posts, not pranks, serious conversations where women mostly are breaking up with their husband because they losing a job and they can't afford to pay the bills. So now the woman has to pick up the financial burden for a time being until a man can get back on his feet. One situation, Tay and Ghost, peep this one out. The woman divorced the man because he lost his job. Now he paid all the bills for her, made sure everything was good. He lost his job. He was out there looking for a new job. And he said, she came to him and said, all right, the bills are due this month. What are we going to do? And he was like, well, I can't afford them right now. I can't afford. I'm not working. So he asked her, I need help paying these bills for this month. Okay, she said, all right, I will do that. But if I do that, are you going to pay me my money back? If not, I'm getting a divorce. That's how petty it was. And come to find out, they wound up getting a divorce. So I'm
I have questions. So
how you in a marriage and you pay your wife back? That's kind of
no. The
Finish.
wife wanted the husband to pay her back for
Okay.
the bills that she has to pay while he's still looking for a job, Zig. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. Okay.
So my question is, what is marriage nowadays? Is this a business agreement? Which I know most people are going to say yes. But is it based on what somebody has? Or is it based on the person that you truly want to be with? What is all this? What is all this?
I can tell you this.
Y'all go.
A lot of people at some point dated for love. And I think once you got played so many times, you converted to dating for financial gain. To live in this world, I do feel like two incomes together, you can make it.
Mm-hmm.
With one income alone, if that income is not enough, you are going to struggle for the rest of your life, most likely. So people don't understand, like when it comes to that part of it, it's a business. I need to, you need to, together, we need to financially be able to make it. That's a long story short. Now, her in the situation that the example that you just gave, he was doing everything. So there's no reason, no excuse for you not to be able to come forth with something to help or assist when I'm down. As a marriage, you got my back and I got yours. But we're coming to the table with this, and this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of divorces get nasty because, during that marriage, financially, you can come up. And it's kind of like, I make this, she make that, he make this, and she make that. And a disagreement comes when it's like, okay, when it's time to split, who gets what? Do we split this down 50-50? Are you going to be fair and we're going to say that I make more and I was paying all these bills so that I should get more back? Like, there are conversations that should be had and some stuff in black and white. That's just how I feel. Because that short end of the stick sometimes is real short.
Marriage is a business contract. And that's because at the end of the day, your finances, no matter how much you want to go around in circles, your finances become one.
Yeah.
Bills got to get paid. If you owe certain things, it becomes y'all's problem. But I want to touch on that story you just told. The problem in that situation is he knew who he married and thought that she was going to catch his slack when he lost his job, knowing that she wasn't. I think a lot of people's problem is they see, I'll say men, because you want to get on the women. Men see a pretty face, nice body, see an Instagram model, want to wife her up. Oh, I got all this money. And then when they down and out, she can't cook, she can't clean. She was never a housewife. She was never a supporter. And all of a sudden when you down, now you want her to be that. But that's not what you married her for. You married her to be arm candy. And now you want her to be a housewife. That's not how that works.
Can you apply for something like that, like an arm candy? I always
I
wanted to
think
be
you
like
can.
that.
I think you can.
I'm
I think
sorry.
you can.
I'm gonna see if I can get
Some
one.
of these women, they go for a man with money. He pay all the bills, but he ain't never at home. He always in the streets doing this and that. They want him to all of a sudden become a lover boy. No, you married him for his money. He's still giving you the money. That's it. That's that. Some people marry for love and they never had a good job. Now you want him to pay all the bills. Baby, he been broke. He gonna stay broke. Like, I think that the problem with marriages nowadays, people are not realistic. They see one thing that they like and they go for it. Not considering there's a whole list of other things you need to be looking for. You need to figure out what's important to you. It is a business contract because, baby, I don't want your bad credit and debt. If you're willing to work on it, okay, but you got bad financial habits, you owe 12,000, 20,000 child support. No, it's a no for me.
Not
It's
in
not.
child support.
Because you know, if they owe back child support, you get married, they come in for your money too.
That is very much true.
So it's a business contract. However, I do think love is important as well. But you got to be what you marry a person for. Be careful because, like I said, you can't marry them for one thing, A, and then expect Z, and they never did Z ever. Like that lady, she probably never paid a bill, never offered to pay a bill for him, never gave him a gift, none of that. There are red flags before they got to that point, and he knew it.
That's true.
He knew that was coming. When he asked her to pay them bills, he knew she was leaving.
Yeah.
He probably planned it.
And that could have also been him tired of dealing with it and said, you know what, this is my test just to see if she's gonna do it. And if she can't do this for me, I'm done.
It's a possibility. I even think nowadays people get married just to stay with somebody for a certain amount of years and get the divorce, and like Tay hit a point. It's a financial come up. They just married.
The military.
I thought about doing
I'm serious.
No lie to y'all. I thought about doing my tennis skate, but I ain't do it.
I'm serious.
I'm telling you, in the military, everybody get married for the extra money.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, what is marriage nowadays? Because it seems like everybody's getting divorced, and the latest, I think, they were married. Tiana Taylor and Amon Shepard. You see how she was the breadwinner because they already laid out the details of that. But what I'm saying is, like, some people besides them, regular people, they get married and it's like, all right, I'm gonna stick it out for 2 years. If it don't work, well, I know for a fact I'm gonna get financial. This is gonna be a financial payday for me. And I feel like that is not you. You gotta know the red flags, like Go said, but you need to understand, be realistic. I totally agree with that. It's just crazy that people just look at marriage as, okay, I'm gonna sign this contract. I'm gonna get whatever I can. Like, I'm gonna see where it goes. It's kind of like, I'm gonna see how it feels, and if I don't really want it, divorce. Now I'm about to get that payday, and I could go do and live my life the way. That's the route that I'm looking at nowadays with society. It seems like people just look at marriage as, it ain't nothing. It is, I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna get that payday. I'm gonna live the life that I want to, live, and then if I do meet the right one, then hey, they might look at it as a little scheme. I would not be shocked if this is a scheme thing that people.
A scheme that Todd set up. I know you lying.
Hey, Ghost. Why not? Why not? They probably get married, stay a couple of years, and be like, divorce. I'm getting a settlement. Divorce. Getting a settlement. Divorce. So they ragging in, but I'm a give it to
my. Think about it. You still got to deal with somebody for 10 years, though. That's a long time.
Hey, 10 years a long time.
It might not even be 10. They might have some type of agreement where you stay 5. You can
by year 5. I'm gonna start acting like Kentrell.
I'm just saying.
Then after that first 2, I'm gonna be like, Lord, I done did all I could do. I'm tired.
So Zig, you being the only person right now that's currently married, what is your?
You don't know what my status is.
You're not married, Tay. Stop it.
You don't know that.
You're not married. You might be a sugar. You might be a sugar baby, but
I could be hiding the whole family. I could be married. You never know.
Y'all not married. Anyway,
I mean, she is the menace.
I'm not the head menace.
I'm not about
you don't know that.
I'm not about to play with ghosts. Well, if that's the case, then I'm married with 3 wives. So Zig, by you,
that's illegal.
No, it's not. Anyway,
not in the country he probably from. He Arabian or something.
oh my goodness. Say, Zig, so what's your take on this, brother? What's your take
Um,
on this?
the problem is, I think we touched on it, some weeks ago. The problem is people always have this what have you done for me lately? Tit for tat thing with marriages. They compare receipts. There is no such thing as first off, there's no such thing as 50-50 in a marriage. Some days I'm gonna be 70 and you're gonna be 30, and then some days you're gonna be the 80 and I'm 20, and then it's always a balancing of the scale. It's never down the middle 50-50 because all right, I just got off work. Oh shit. The kids gotta go to practice. You gonna pick them up? Well, I did it last week. It's always gonna be something. I washed the dishes yesterday. It's always gonna be something. Or you gonna fold the clothes now? Or if we're gonna be tit for tat every turn in and go, what are we doing?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you getting married for? That's the first thing. I don't think y'all touched on that before. People aren't getting married for
The right reason.
love.
Not love.
People are weird. People be doing a lot of weird things out here. Getting married for things that are not for what it's intended for, which is the union of man and wife to become one union. I don't know. It's just we've gotten so, I hate to be like this once again, old head, but we've just gotten so far away from God, man. Like I don't know what's going on with social media and the stuff that's getting put in faith. Like once again, you would think that there are not successful marriages out here, but it's literally right in your face. But they don't show that. They're gonna show
Right.
They're gonna show the fighting, the divorces, the Michael
That's what's blown
Jordan.
up. That's what's
Yeah,
blown up.
Michael Jordan's son and Scottie Pippen, ex-wife. You're gonna see all that, but you're not gonna see families out here that's been together like this whole time. And of course, they got ups and downs and everything like that, but that's just part of any relationship, any work relationship, any kind of, I don't know, it's always gonna be ups and downs with everything. But the main problem is people always going into marriages almost like how they go into their friendships, and it's different. This is a whole different thing than a friendship.
Yeah.
I really think that people should. You touched on it because I was gonna say it, but you got to it before me. I really
Oh,
think when it comes to marriage, people should definitely put God back first. A lot of people, and that's if you're religious. If you don't, if that's not your thing, cool. But I think that people forget that marriage is a covenant under God. They forget that whole part of it, so they fail. Like God didn't bless this marriage. Y'all might have did it under God, but God didn't tell you to marry that person. God did not put y'all together. And I think that's where a lot of people go left. You can get to the altar and marry him under God, but if that wasn't blessed by God and in his plan, it's never going to work.
So piggyback off of that, how do you know you are marrying the right person? Like, what are
If
the
you have
factors?
if you have a relationship with God, you should be able to know if you're marrying the right person.
True. True.
It will be
The
no
signs,
question.
the signs gonna be there, bro.
Yeah.
Just like how red flags is just another way of saying. But I ain't trying to get too.
But Zig, I'm gonna tell you
spiritual on
this.
here, but yeah,
Nowadays in marriage, and we had this conversation.
you have red flags for a reason. Somebody trying
Yeah,
to.
that's. But nowadays with marriages, I see why people have different accounts, and they have. Yes, you can laugh all you. Me, Tay, and Zig got
You
it.
see why people do it?
I don't agree with that. I feel like we should all have
like,
one
hold on.
account.
That's
Zig.
what I say. Hold
I
on, wait.
think, me
Finish your-
personally, I think you
Exactly.
should have separate accounts and then one joint account.
There you go.
Okay,
A separate and one
finish
joint.
your point.
No,
Zig.
hell no. I think
One
all
account.
our money needs to go in one pot.
No,
Hell,
no,
To do what we
hell
gotta do.
no.
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 Yes, I
We
agree
ain't
with
doing that because
My
it's
thing is,
hold
if
up.
we're
I draw the
together
line right
overall,
there.
we need to be communicating about everything.
No.
So if you decide you want to go buy this Gucci bag, baby, let's
I
just have
gotta
this
tell you when I want to buy a
conversation.
candy bar.
See, that's
No,
my point.
If
no.
you're together, what's the problem?
Nothing is
Why
a
do I
problem.
have to call you? Hey, I want to buy a
I'm
Hershey
with you
bar
on this
today.
one.
No, you're not.
For
No,
once,
you're not.
for once, I do agree with Ziggy.
I'm with
No,
you on
no,
this
no.
one.
I draw the line there.
No.
We can have a joint account and a separate account. Like,
But
what's
my
the
thing
problem?
is,
That's my
from their
point.
husband, why is it a problem? Why is it a problem with him knowing what you're doing with your money or discussing it or whatever?
See, I don't like when people say that because it's the same. Like, people have that same thing about sharing locations. Why or sharing passwords on phones? It's not the fact of you can't know, right? It's the fact of why do you feel like you have to monitor every single thing I do? Because if you trust me, you
that's
shouldn't
not
have
it.
to.
The question is, what are you trying to hide?
But
There's nothing, but that's the thing. If you don't trust me, privacy. Everybody deserves privacy.
not
I
so
don't
much,
care. I don't care if you're married. I don't care
Mhm.
if y'all been together 50 years. Everybody deserves some privacy. Everything does not have to be. I gotta see everything that you purchase. I don't want to know when you purchase some candy, when you go get some off Apple or something. Like, as long as everything.
No, my question is, if once we get married by the Bible, we're gonna go to the Bible because y'all like saying
We
Bible.
can. I got mine right here.
We are one, right?
That's fine.
We're one. Per the Bible, we're one. So when you go into a marriage and you say we're one, that means every single thing that we have is together as one.
No.
Not you have your separate, I have my separate, and then we got this one together. You already going into the marriage halfway in the pot.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not so much
enslaved.
keeping.
I'm not answering.
But it's not so much keeping. It's not so much of
the
trying to be controlling. The
It's
thing
not a
is,
secret. So here's my thing. I'm trying to figure out why. How is it a secret? Because we have two separate accounts. We're two individuals. At the end of the day, yes, you're a union. Yes, you're a union, but you have separate individual personalities. You have separate lives. My friends aren't necessarily your friends. Like, we do separate things. We have separate hobbies. If you always together and that's how you survive, that's not how that's supposed to work. And we could talk about the Bible because even in the Bible, people had separate purposes, separate things that they had to do, separate things that they had to accomplish that necessarily weren't together at all times.
But I don't think that had anything to do with their finances as far as what was going into their household. Because back then, a woman wasn't working. A woman wasn't working back then. Only a man was working.
Yeah, that's not.
So my thing is, let's say you're a stay-at-home wife,
and everything is one. Everything does not necessarily. You're not necessarily going to have the same
wife. You feel like y'all should have one account or two.
Two.
You should have two as you a stay-at-home wife. So that means you ain't gonna have no money in your account. Because I'm gonna tell you, me if I got a stay-at-home husband, I'm not selling nothing to your account because nice up now. I have the understanding of if I'm paying for everything, why is it a problem of us being on the same account?
I never see. That's the problem. I definitely said you can have a joint account. I said a joint account is two separate accounts because at the end of the day, we can even use like this. If I'm buying you a gift, you don't need to know that I went and bought you a gift today.
My thing is, I don't know you bought that gift. I'm sitting there just looking at my transactions over and over again.
There you are.
You can order that gift through PayPal, and I never know what it is. There's ways to go around things. You can't give me that example.
I feel like people who feel the need to always have so much access, either A, you're doing something you ain't got no business, or B, if you don't trust me, we shouldn't be in a relationship. Because everybody, I don't care if you are one, everybody deserves some level of privacy. Because what that is gaslighting.
What is so secret about what you're doing?
Because you can see my
privacy is secret. When something is done in private, it's done in secret.
Oh, that's not how that works.
So
yes.
I want us to get out this multiverse that we
when a person tell you let's have a private conversation. If I tell you let's have a private conversation, that means you don't need to open your mouth and tell nobody else.
If you don't trust any individual, if you don't trust the person that you're with so much that you have to have access to all of that things and every little, if you need to know they buying a candy bar to feel good about the relationship, baby, you don't need to be with them.
Nobody said it's about checking to see what they're doing. What we're saying is,
we're saying, why can't I see your transactions? Why can't I see this and that?
It should not be a problem for me to do it.
So if you want to see it, you should be able to hey, let me see your account. I'll show it to you.
Oh,
But
girl,
why do
we
you
got
feel the
time
need?
for all of that. Girl, if you
Who
don't
got
look, we
time to
going
be-
to this
who
bank.
got time for
We
this?
closing out all these old accounts. Give us some new debit cards. This our new account
It's
number.
the, if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. And that's one thing that come out the Bible as well. If you ain't got
But
trust,
it's
you ain't got
not about
nothing.
trust. I don't feel like if
Yes,
I
it
get a
is.
husband and my husband say, "Look, babe, we going on the same account," I don't feel like he don't trust me. Because at this point, he's been with me
If
long
I
enough to
can't
know my
have, if I can't have my own account, and if we have a joint account and I can't have my own account, it's a trust thing. And if you can't trust, you don't need to be together.
If my man say we going on one account, we going on one account. Now, when I go to buy you Big Garden and spend $150 on drinks, you can ask me and I'm gonna just tell you, yeah, we drinking. Argue with your mom. We drinking. What's up? Do you want a drink? I'll bring you one home. But this is what we doing.
I hate to interrupt this multiverse conversation we having.
I'm sorry.
Because I don't know if Zig and Tay knows. I don't give a damn if y'all are on one account. I guarantee you, and I'll put any money on it. Zig might not want to admit to it. Tay might not want to admit to it. I'm just saying.
Oh, go ahead.
Every married person or engaged or relationship, you might think you got a joint account. That's cool. And you might think that's the only account. They got a secret stash that is.
Shit. You gonna have Zig in the house
So
while
it's
I'm
like,
alone.
You're not going to find out.
The thing about this is my aunt literally cleaned out their joint account because she was mad at my uncle and they ended up getting a divorce. She took over 6 figures out their joint account.
Wait a minute. Now you know
do you
know where your uncle went wrong at? That marriage wasn't blessed by God. God didn't put them together.
Get the hell out of here, man.
If God put them together, that wouldn't have happened like this thing.
I mean, we told him he married the devil, but you know.
The main thing is y'all going into it with the wrong mindset. It's not always about tracking what you're doing. Because there's been a lot of times I've been like almost kind of like what D is saying. Damia check me, be like, all right, now you eating out a lot now. We still got some other bills. You know what? You right. Let me ease out on. We making sure that everything that we trying to build.
Why can't you have both? Why can't you have both? What's the problem with having both? That's what I'm asking.
Because if I had it by myself, I just keep. You don't want to have nobody to. All right, go ahead.
So y'all being on the same account is beneficial to you to know.
So she wouldn't have been able to see those transactions had I been on a separate account.
So Zig is not responsible. We got it.
At one point, I wasn't. I mean, that's just facts.
But
being in a marriage, that's how you lift each other up.
I let people do their thing, but I'm not gonna let you play with Zig. Now,
no, those are factual statements.
When you going on Shawn, that's different. We're not gonna tag Zig like that.
But my
Zig
thing is this,
agreed up. You're not gonna play with him like that.
Zig. So say like if you
a minute,
what's that thing? Well, the man's supposed to pay all the bills, and the woman gets her check, and she keeps that. So where is that check going? Is that going into the
joint account?
Is that going to be money?
Everything should go together.
Okay. Usually, I will get Tay this. Tay said if her man said they got one account, everything is in. She did say that. She definitely led with everything is in the one account. I'm gonna give her that.
All right, but go.
But now in my household, it's not working like that.
Let's be for real. Everybody in the comments, and I guarantee you this: a woman, especially women nowadays, they are going to have a separate account that the husband don't even know about because they don't know if that's going to last. And if the husband do take everything from that woman, then what the woman got left over?
I don't know.
Now I will say this: me having a separate account, I don't think you should go into a marriage thinking, "What if this doesn't work out?"
No,
so that wouldn't be
my
point.
Separate accounts. That's what you're doing.
Ghost. It's not about going into something thinking that way.
That's what it's
nothing is guaranteed.
That's what I'm getting from his Zig.
No, nothing is so Zig, when you got married, let's be for real, bro. Let's keep it real.
We went straight to chase.
No, you married Dami. Was it a guarantee that y'all would be forever? Is anything guaranteed in life? I'm just saying.
If it's blessed by God, it is.
All right.
That's to know that.
But go. You heard what Tay said though? We want to be an arm candy. So she's not worrying about marriage.
She said that?
Yes.
She said, where can she apply?
No, bullshit. Bullshit.
That's what
That's
she
exactly
said.
what I said.
Bullshit.
What she
Where
I
do
told
said.
you,
apply
he takes
on
everything
fan?
I say and run with it. He's like Forrest Gump. Like,
Oh,
no
Ocean Drive.
lie.
I see
I don't
Ocean.
mind
What's
being
up?
Forrest Gump because you know what? He might have been an
That
idiot,
was
but he was
her.
a
I
rich
ain't gonna lie.
idiot.
That was her exact words.
He was a
Where
rich
do
idiot.
I apply?
But my thing
I
is
said
this though.
exactly that.
So you really think that nobody has separate accounts? Everybody that's married got joint accounts and they don't have a secret stash somewhere.
No,
Be
no.
honest.
I can speak. I can speak for myself. No,
All right, you speaking for yourself.
I'm speaking
Now
for
think outside the box, Zig, and ask yourself, with all the bullshit that goes on that we see in society, you actually think that a man or woman do not have a secret stash for a rainy day?
Zig say he don't have one.
Bullshit.
All right, we can get Dami in here right now and be like,
I
yo,
don't need to get nobody in there.
Dang, that's your partner.
No, that's
Hey.
my brother. That's my
that's my
brother.
brother.
That's my brother.
Hey,
But
y'all saw the basketball
Me and my
photos? Nah,
homie
I
Chill
got
Hard in the
secret
comments.
stash,
He
bro.
agree with y'all, Tay, and he's about to get married, and he say one account too.
So wait, you know who Chill Heart is?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, she said
he
that's
said
her
that on that
people.
previous episode.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
that's her people.
That is crazy.
Oh, because he went hard.
Oh,
on
from
me
last week.
Yeah, he went hard.
he
last week.
did.
Yeah.
I was
That's
about
my
to,
homie.
I was about to be outside his house. He
We
I
had
got
to
the
put-
edit for you.
we had to put Tay on the front stage like this
yes.
to have her explain
He hit me
herself.
with because the last 3 episodes I watched. Now wait a minute.
Right.
I said what I said and I stood on it.
He locked in.
I mean,
Hey,
he just-
man, shout out to Chill Hard, man.
Shout out to Chill Hard.
What's up, Kimmy? If you have a secret account, you don't trust that
it's
person.
not.
Man,
Y'all
she
missing the
cooking.
point.
Oh,
Y'all
I'ma just
baby.
say,
It's
I'ma
about
say,
to go down.
when I say,
Y'all
I'm gonna
are
say
missing
this: when I say a separate account, it's not a secret account because
It's
you're gonna know about
to
it.
go down.
So
Huh?
nobody.
let-
So you never
me ask
heard.
this
So you
question.
never heard anybody saying
Kimmy?
it's good to have a joint account and 2 separate accounts. You never heard that.
Your grandma
I
is a
just
smart
have this-
woman, T.
I just have this question. With all the comments that we just seen, is everybody still sticking to what they said?
Yup, I stand on my business.
100%.
3
I
accounts.
stand on big business.
3 accounts.
Black Force type
Y'all
business.
know,
Black Force
so-
energy when I stand on
joint
business.
account, a joint account for the couples, for
Okay,
your
so-
savings and everything, for your bills and whatever.
All right.
And then you got your own 2 separate accounts to do whatever you feel like y'all need to do. Whether that's however y'all feel y'all want to spend your money. The joint account.
That's for unnecessary accounts when you can just have 2.
Why? So you want me to get rid of my account that I probably built up way before I met your ass and get rid of that and pour it into a joint account?
signed
So
up-
you're not
you-
matching half of what I'm doing?
First of all, because my relationship with Navy Federal is great. Okay.
Right.
So
And I don't want to start
you
over.
add him onto your Navy
She
Federal
know the
account.
vibes. Y'all know even if it's a separate account with these divorces, y'all gotta
But what if
speak
you
on all
don't?
that stuff,
Okay,
right?
but Zig, what if you don't have it in
But
that
I'm not,
account?
see, Zig, I would say I'm not trying to hide the separate account. You can have access to the separate account. I'm not trying to hide it, but I do feel like, say for instance, okay, we create a budget. You got your play money. You do whatever. You might get $200 a month to go do whatever you want to with it. I don't care what you do with that $200. You can go do whatever with it. I just feel like
Let me pause.
I just used a random number, but I'm saying the account, the separate account, I just want to make it clear to everybody. I'm not saying that the separate account is secret. I'm not saying, I went and opened a bank account that you don't know about. I'm just saying, I think that we should have a joint account, 2 separate, but we all know about everything. I'm not saying
this
get
is
you
my
a secret
question.
account.
But if
You
they ask
say
about
you
it, you
don't
won't
mind.
trip over it.
Nope.
Nah, I'm not gonna trip. That's what I said earlier. Tay said she ain't got time to be saying, let me see your account.
You say you don't mind if someone has access to the account, though, right?
Right.
So why the hell we just not on one account if it doesn't matter?
Nobody got time to be telling your ass not to spend $500 on nails, $1,000 and something on hair. And
That's included in the budget already now. Hold
No,
on.
it's not.
That's in the
No,
budget.
you're
Yes,
not
it
doing that.
is. Self-care is definitely in the
Take that
budget.
money, take your money, and do what you
And
need
that's
to do.
why I couldn't have no. You
I
can't
agree
have
with
no
you on
joint
that.
account with Shawn. You can't have no joint account with him. Because the minute he say don't get your nails done, okay, no more shoes, no haircuts, no none of that.
Hey, I'll have my own account to do all that. And you got the joint account, you got your money.
That's what I'm saying. You get unless you sign a prenup.
And then she said $200. Who the hell you doing with $20?
I just threw out random number out.
Nah,
It was off the top of the
do
dome.
something higher, like 500 or something. Don't say
Yeah,
no
because
20.
All right, six figure Shawn,
I didn't
six
say
figure
six
Shawn.
figures.
All
I
right.
didn't say
you
six
can't
figures.
get 2 pair of shoes a month paycheck with that one.
First of all,
Right.
I don't pay for shoes every week. Let's get that straight. I always handle my business first. And if I get something, I get it because I want it. Half the time, my stuff going to investments. So let's
You
get
know
that
what,
straight.
Shawn? You know what, Shawn? They
That's
might
right.
be right because I'm single. You got some like a boo. I don't know what you got going on over there. Zig married. My homeboy engaged. Maybe we should be listening to the people with the account. One
That I'm
account.
trying to tell
Maybe
y'all.
we should
That's
be
why I just
listening
let
to the
y'all
one
go do your thing.
account.
I'm like, all right.
Us happy people over here.
I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Ghost.
The puppet master said one account. That's it.
That's cool. And guess what? That puppeteer, she gonna get all the money because if that divorce happens, I feel sorry for that dude.
She gonna like the account.
If you got
She
separate
gonna like
accounts,
the
you gonna get
account.
anyway.
But look, let me keep it a bill with you.
But see, the problem is,
Let me keep it a bill with you. When I get married, I'm definitely gonna get married for love. Like I've dealt with people who had money, and I could have dealt with their foolishness just to financially be set. But for me, in my mind, I'm kind of like I'm still at the age now where I feel like love can still happen for me. So I don't want to miss out on someone who I can really love that'll love me to be with somebody just because financially I'm set. I'm not that age yet. Now, once I get to around the 40ish, baby,
I made me a little.
I'm gonna have to have a sugar with the daddy, okay?
So y'all, I might be wrong. I might have to defer to Kimmy because she do law stuff. But like having a separate account versus joint account, if y'all get divorced,
They
without, still
get
got on.
50-50.
Like,
You
what do
still
we?
gotta put all them papers together.
Yeah,
So, because honestly, when you get into work, I've watched my uncle go through this too. Child,
That's your uncle
everybody.
they don't have no money.
Poor uncle.
My aunt really did, y'all. She stole his whole 401k. I would have been in jail, but that's neither here nor there. That's why that joint account, I didn't see how it can get flipped. But because she took his 401k, Best Buy got to do better. She took it out, put it in a joint account, then transferred it to her single account.
That's criminal.
Because his 401k shouldn't have been linked to anything. It shouldn't have been linked to her login.
She broke into that. Come on now, she's a woman.
Damn.
My type of girl.
But diabolical, because all she had to do is once she put in a joint account, he couldn't really do nothing as far as the bank because she took it out the joint account, so it wasn't on the bank. He could have, went the long way, but he didn't. He just took his L, which I wouldn't have. I would have been in jail.
We'll be in court, and the sheriff will be at your home.
Dang, not the sheriff, huh?
Yeah, I'm
for $250. Yeah.
FBI and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will have a private investigator.
But when it comes to court, they do check your personal accounts, all of that. It goes into it.
Well, that's why you got to have the shoebox.
Well, she stole it because she logged into his 401k, transferred it out into that account so she could take it out.
Wow.
Now, her taking out the joint account, it wasn't stealing.
She had access to it.
She didn't. She broke into it. And I'm not going to tell you how she broke into it, but she broke into it.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, us women is smart. Like, if we want to get in it, we going to get in it. There's no...
I wouldn't put that in a smart category. That's kind of
that is smart. If you want to get in something and log into something a man got, absolutely. It's smart as hell.
Y'all don't make good passwords.
Who?
At all.
You'll never bring it to any of my accounts. I got one of the hardest passwords you can ever.
I'm about to tell you, I got so many symbols in my shit.
Trust me.
Once you deal with a man for so long, you learn him.
You can learn me all you want. Look,
men have a pattern.
Tay gonna be like, I'm alive 2024. Go ahead.
I mean, but when you marry, you probably are gonna have a SSN. That's a given. You're gonna know all their personal information when you marry.
You're not, but anyway.
My mama to this day, her and my father have not been together since I was 1. I am 29. My mama right now can tell you my daddy's social security number off the top of her head.
That's why you got to keep the shoebox game up, Jay. Keep that stash in the shoebox. So
I ain't got nothing, dog.
Everything
is
me personally, you can
everything out in the open, dog.
You're
See,
not.
listening to Shawn, you're gonna be headed for divorce court. Don't listen
You're
to
gonna
Shawn.
be headed. You're gonna
Hashtag
be
don't
headed.
listen
And
to
look,
Shawn.
You're
and
gonna
look,
be headed
Z,
into the
look at
straight.
Kimmy. I can hack anything.
Oh, it's Kimmy and IT and in-law.
What the hell that supposed
I
to
feel
mean?
bad for whoever messed with her.
Kimmy, I got something for you to hack.
That's okay.
I'm not
Hack
gonna
what
lie.
you
I'm
want.
currently studying cybersecurity, and yeah, after I'm done, I'll be able to hack into some of
Oh,
I
everything.
know. And guess
Hit
what?
up Kimmy.
I know.
Or go follow Kimmy on Instagram.
And I know attorney generals. I know DAs. I know
What
judges.
that mean?
And
But
I
I work in the
I
law
know.
field too.
And guess what? I know hackers too. So if you want hacking on my stuff, I can get somebody to hack in y'all. So we can play
Oh,
tip for tat if you
Lord.
want to. I
You
just
be
know
in that
people.
confident?
Very confident.
Tit for
What's
tat.
that?
See,
Very confident. I know judges
see,
too.
I ain't gotta know nobody. I do it myself.
Hey, do
I
it.
get my A.
Yeah, that's all right.
That
That man
part.
said, I know judges, I know lawn
Right.
workers, I know
What's up? What's up? We can do whatever. Don't get it
You know
twisted
criminals
over here.
too. You know criminals too.
I do, but they not to be named.
and Peter laughing at y'all.
Oh, name a few for me. I would love to hear it.
Nah, you don't need no more puppeteer. You don't need to mess with the criminals.
Not you know song with some Black Force energy. They got the Black G Nike song.
Hey man, look, I'm just saying, man. But I'm just saying, I don't see nothing wrong with the separate accounts, but teach his own. Everybody's different. I agree with Ghost. I think me and Ghost is on the same level. And I think Tay and Zig got their own preferences, joint accounts versus separate accounts.
Yeah.
I'm actively living it. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Cause Zig say he got checked about eating out.
Hey, well, I did. I needed it. She like, look, bro, we got
Diamond
I feel
say
that though.
you
I
know
feel that though.
late
so
today,
you couldn't get
Nah.
the $5 biggie bag, Zig, if you wanted
no,
to.
I should have been making a sandwich on my way to work so that way I wouldn't
Imagine
have
you
eat
go to
out.
swipe that card and they done locked it.
Wow.
And I never had that now. I ain't
Well,
never
hold
had that.
up. If somebody, I'm thinking of something. If you can hack anything, why not hack into the lottery
Nah,
and
that's
find out
over
what
with.
numbers about to pop up? So
now you
you
gotta
Yeah,
have to
Tom.
say it to somebody though.
Bedtime.
Yeah. And it's always somebody out
You
of
trying to
state
get
anyway.
wire fraud, all kind of stuff. No.
it'd be all right.
Exactly.
If you can hack into anything,
Hacking
why
is
not?
something. Start with the stuff that's safe, bro. You going straight for the lottery.
That's safe. I
Li-
mean, why
Light
not?
skins always trying to take it too far.
Always. He take everything too far.
And what the hell Tay is? Dark brown? Black?
I'm not light skinned.
What the hell you are?
I'm brown like Zig.
Zig ain't brown.
Yes, he is.
I'm-
My
I'm-
light is right here, so it's making me brighter.
Morris Chest, I'm a caramel.
Man, get the hell out of here.
The light is just making me brighter.
You know, that's a whole nother thing we gotta hash out. All these people be claiming I'm light skinned doing the. Come on, stop it. A lot of y'all ain't light skinned. I don't know who that's for. The shoe fit. Put it on.
The light
A
skin.
lot of people claiming they light skinned. They not. You black.
I'm not light skinned.
I ain't never said I was like, I'm brown skin. I don't know where y'all
Oh
get
yeah,
this
Chill
light
Heart
skin
said
shit.
hack the
I'm
student.
brown.
Hack the student loan
You're
debt.
definitely,
I don't really know what I
I
am.
don't
you're
want to hear nothing,
definitely
Tay.
light skinned. Y'all two on the left hand side.
Zig ain't light skinned.
I
I'm
said the
light-skinned.
left. Me and Zig are both on the right.
Right.
Hell out of here.
Ghost light skin.
She's definitely light skinned.
Shawn light skin.
She's a high yellow gal.
Shawn light skin.
I be trying to say I'm
Yeah.
brown. They don't let me live.
Don't let me live neither. I'm brown skin.
I be trying to say I'm brown, but
Oh man, that's crazy. But anyway, man.
you know what? We can compare when we take the photo at brunch.
Yeah.
We'll have
Or
everybody color.
this Sunday, right?
Yeah. 12 o'clock.
Okay. We'll see how that pans
I'm coming. Like y'all keep playing. I'm coming.
We'll see how that pans out Sunday. We'll see.
Okay, not gonna
Anyway.
set it up, Shawn.
Tay gonna set it up. But anyway, look, she's setting it up probably right now. But
She
anyway,
call her plug. But yeah, the main thing people like we said with marriage, especially with the accounts and stuff like that, you gotta. The main thing is once like I guess which is like the basis of a lot of our conversations is communication. And if you married, you gonna be if you're not budgeting and you married, you should know what everybody
have a lot of arguments. I'm assuming you're gonna have a lot of arguments.
You gonna have a lot of arguments.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I thought you said the mortgage about to come out. Oh, I bought a new fridge. They gotta be on the same page.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, the new refrigerators are like so fancy that
They
you
are.
like, man. I like that.
You could.
Tay the one that wants the refrigerator that talks
But
back to
see,
you and shit. Just get a normal refrigerator and open
but
it
see
I
up.
that.
want the one with the tablet in it.
Why?
I
Yeah,
like
hey,
the one
What you
that
want
you
that for?
can look at it on your phone
Why?
in case you forget
What
of
you
something in
need
the
all that for?
refrigerator.
Why not just get in the refrigerator, open the door and close it? What you need all that
Because
technology?
you may forget something.
Well, take a note, take a picture with your iPhone.
I almost flipped you off on this thing.
Damn. Well, I tell you, Tay.
Yeah,
Diabolical.
you gotta budget. You gotta talk. I'm
But
about to buy this new sofa I really want. Hold on now.
hold on, man. We got the
Out
lights.
of order.
Light bill $300. What you
Yeah.
doing? Well, I
Out
want
of
the
order.
sofa. All right, you get the sofa while we sit in the dark. That's what you want?
See, you gotta be able to budget.
Mm-mm-mm.
I want to go to brunch every Sunday. Hold on now. We gotta
Right.
make sure we gotta plan for this vacation coming up. We gotta.
Oh, you got it. Don't worry about it. Find a way to get the vacation paid for. Damn. What the fuck? That's how we roll.
Put on your credit card. Hold on. That credit score dropped down a little bit. Hold on. We got to make sure we get that. But we be doing all that. We got to get that. We got to get that back up a little bit. Get that balance down some.
That's good.
So
No,
anyway,
I'm saying this
Embarrassing about it.
these are the conversations me and Dami be having. Hold on now. Like we got to pay that balance off a little bit. Hold on now.
right. So we just
But,
came to
but
confirm
yeah.
belief that marriages are business deals, and then when you're married, it's automatically joint account.
That's just the bottom line we came out with that Tate and Ghost.
Yeah.
It's a business deal.
Yep. If it ain't by God,
No.
it's a business deal. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. I'll take
Okay.
that.
I'll
If it
take
ain't
that.
by God, I'll take
All
that.
right.
See, Tay planning on she applying for the arm candy thing right now. She has not put her eyes up on that screen for the past 5 minutes. What are you applying for?
www.armcandy.com.
What
Try
are
to
you
get
applying
chose.
for? Oh, now you want to look up. That's okay. I got you.
Son, y'all know I be back and forth on social media, moving stuff, pacing stuff.
I know. You multitask.
Yeah, don't act like y'all know what I be doing.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. This was an interesting conversation, even though we didn't hash out all the way the joint accounts. I'ma say this though. At the end of the day, all serious, marry somebody for the right reasons. Don't marry them because they rich. Don't marry them because you want to just settle for anything. Because people, I think sometimes we forget that too. Some people just settle because, I got to stay with this person, or they get pressured into marriage because the influence of the outside, which your friends and your family be like, but this is the person for you. Don't let nobody pressure you into marrying somebody that you're truly not in love with or you don't have a connection with. You know what I'm saying? Marry the person that fits you, that makes you genuinely happy, and you can actually build a future with. If you can see a future with that person and it's bonded by God, as we all have agreed on this show, if it's meant to be and God has brought this person in your life, marry them and don't, work hard at it. It's going to have their ups and downs, but marry that person for the right reasons.
All right.
And let God lead you down the altar. Don't let your family and friends and all these outside voices tell you what you should do. You your own person. You make your own decisions. Marry the person that you want to marry because that person is right for you to spend the rest of your life with because they were sent by God and God made that person meant for you. That's my final thought.
Mm-hmm. All right. Final thought.
My final thought: 3 accounts,
Okay.
2 personal, 1 joint, and that's it.
So
That's
y'all
all I got. Well, I mean, I'm talking spending accounts, just spending accounts.
Mm-hmm.
You can work out the rest. Do it whatever you want to do. You know what? Do what works for you in your marriage. Whatever God told y'all to do. That's what I got. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. Whatever God told y'all to do.
There you go.
And don't be lying on them either.
Don't, because they be lying on Big G.
Miss Tay. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on what I say. I feel like combine everything and let Jesus take the wheel. If you're one and it's y'all are one, everything is one, we are one, then there's no need for multiple bank accounts unless it's multiple family bank accounts that are joint. Get your savings account. Get
Or
your
family accounts that are joint. I like how she did that.
But yeah, I mean, my belief is when you go into a marriage as we're one, I feel like everything falls directly into place. I feel like when you go to this yours, this mine, and you do this here and I do this there, you start to separate your marriage in ways that it starts off at one thing and then it leads to other things. So I just think that when you go into your marriage, go into it as we are one and let things play out how it play out. You just have to have the faith that this is the one and keep it moving. That's all I got.
All righty. Well,
Now he in the car.
go ahead,
Get him
Jay.
in the car. Get ready to drive this thing home.
Driving.
Yeah, about to drive this thing home.
How can you drive when the steering wheel is behind your shoulder?
Behind you.
I'm just sitting up to talk to the camera.
You're in the Tesla.
Huh?
You must
I
be
ain't
in
in
the
the
Tesla.
Tessie.
Yeah, I'm just You know,
Okay.
these are cars where you could just lean back and go to sleep and self-drive and all that. You know.
Gotcha.
You know, but one thing we got to do with marriages, my final thought is, before you get into marriage, start, counseling. Talk to your elders, as they say. Talk to someone you trust. Go to a counselor. Go to someone that'll. Before me and Dami got married, we literally went through like a 100. It was like a 100 question questionnaire, and it was like multiple choice. There's 3 questions, and it asks just a bunch of random questions, like if your partner sex drive just dropped on a scale from 1 to 10, how would that bother you? And it'd be like you. So then after that, y'all would evaluate all the questions. So before getting married, you like, hey, just let you know, you say that sex is a 2 out of 10. Just saying. So if you
That
still
makes
marry
sense.
her, you know.
You knew that up front.
Not saying that's Dami's
I'm
score.
not.
Just
I
I'm
get
about
what
to say,
you're
hold
saying.
on, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's what people say. Like, how important is children to you? Like questions like that.
You gotta send me
I might
that.
put it
That tells you.
Low key, I was about to say I kind of like to
Yeah,
see
we,
it.
we went through that before we got married. We went in separate rooms, and then I didn't know what she scored. And then, of course, on the drive home, hey man, what you we trying to get the answer out of each other and all that. But the pastor went through the answers, and then we met back up, and then we talked about it and everything. And
So y'all talked about
that's
100 questions. How long y'all session is?
He
Tell you what-
summarized.
Tell you would have been ready to go by question 5.
Now,
Pastor, are we equally yoked or we not? Let me know.
he summarized on the ones where we were opposite on.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, but yeah, stuff like that. So I advocate, doing something like that before y'all get married. I think we rush into things too much. So,
I wish I could find that test on hand somewhere, because I think even for relationships you should do that.
I got you. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that for you. I got you, T.
Yeah.
Send it to us.
Send us home, big dog.
Anyway, with that bullshit relationships questionnaire.
Oh my God.
We actually did that, bro.
No,
You gonna
did
be
that.
you gonna be single forever.
No, Zig, you did that
Forever?
for marriage. They want this for dating purposes and relationships.
I mean, it's good to know your partner.
Yeah, Zig.
You
Anyways,
don't know
Zig,
about that, Zig.
They do have relationship counselors, bro. This is a thing.
you know who you talking to, Zig? You talking to the puppeteer. You think she really gonna, by question 10, if that dude that she talking to don't get question 10 right,
If it's somebody who I'm really considering dealing with, I would like to do something like that, so I know if we're wasting our time in the beginning or not. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've taken a love language test.
Ooh,
now that's interesting.
Those things are actually was kind of fun though. Kind of going through like, oh, I didn't think about this.
Yeah, that's now that one.
Kind of you're learning your partner.
Interesting one though. All right, okay.
The love language book though.
You say you have a book?
The 5 love language book. It got the test in it too, but I got the book where it describes it in depth and all that. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing all that reading, but I took the little test.
See, and that's our problem as a black people.
First of all,
and on that
I'm not
note,
doing black. I'm mixed. So I'm black.
We don't.
I know y'all see the baby hairs. I'm not. 100% black.
They say if you want to get over on black folk, put it in a book because they don't read.
Yo, I got to tell y'all something real funny, right?
Oh, go ahead.
So
Hold on, I'm gonna
my
put you on the
front room
stage.
is like caving in right now. So we have had a contractor come out and look at it. So he was Mexican, right? So my mom ain't here talking to him. She got a translator on her phone, look like whatever. I walk in the door. He looked like a brush of I look like a breath of fresh air to him. He started speaking Spanish. I said, mm-mm.
Blew his shit.
Mm-mm. I
What
said,
you think about Shawn? Like
He thought he found one of him.
He thought he was about
he
to
said,
get through that conversation
"Mamacita."
expeditiously. Not with me. I ain't got it. I said, "Come on, te llamo," and he
Is
laughed.
Shawn? Is this story truth or cap?
This is true.
That
Real
sounds like the
talk.
truth.
Oh no, because he was looking like
Then I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had one of my customers come in. She was like Chinese. So she came in and she was doing a transaction, and like one of my other coworkers was like trying to crack a joke, and like he asked her a question. She said, "No inlays." I said, "Now watch when I ask her she want to cash this check. She gonna say yes, cash it." So clearly her English is good enough. She don't want to talk to you. These people are a trip. But yeah, that's all
You
I
know
got.
what?
they didn't want to talk to that man.
She
See.
didn't want to talk
This is
to
what we
him.
have to deal with as men, bro.
Yeah, it's torture.
But they don't
Bro.
want to talk about that, Shawn.
Right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we'll discuss it on another episode. But of course, as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Tay, Ghost, Zig, as always, I'm gonna give y'all flowers while y'all here. Thank y'all for the production, the topics, the conversation, y'all thoughts and opinions. Even though we don't agree on everything, that's not the purpose of this show. We here to understand one another
We're
and
here
find
to
some
hash it
common.
out.
Oh, so you understand the joint account then? Cool.
That's the point of the show. We're gonna always, I don't have to agree with you, but I understand it. I respect it. Just like last week episode.
Go ahead.
I respect Tay's opinion. Now, do I agree with it?
Mm-hmm.
Hell to the no. But that's my homegirl, and I'm gonna respect how she feel.
As you should,
And
because
you
those
know.
who don't is tragic.
But and look, matter of fact, she stood on business. And she paid the price the next day at work. But she stood on business for her friend. It wasn't a dude, but she stood on business when it came to whoever her friends is.
Yeah.
She stood on business, Zig, and I had to make sure she was good because I know she was dead the next day at work. I
I
know
did the
she
best
was.
I could.
I know you did. I know you did. But all in all, appreciate everybody that tuned in from T Dunn, Kirsten, Chill Hard 11, DJ Peter,
Ocean.
who else? Zig, I'm missing.
We
Even
got
mom.
Kimmy,
Yep, Kimmy.
Peter,
Sing. She was in the chat earlier.
yeah,
I know she was
Sing,
in the chat.
Deke, Terrence. Is
Yep.
it Deke or Deaky?
It's Deaky.
Deaky.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
All
Man,
right.
shout out to Cuz. That boy Marvin.
Yeah, MJ.
That boy
Rare
MJ.
surprise.
Shout out to the DJ over there doing big things over at LSU. Shout out to DJ MJ.
Yes, sir.
My little sis popped through.
Mhm.
Zen. We got Green SP. Shout out to you, big dog, out there in the gaming industry doing your thing. Jimmy Horn. Kirsten, me, Shell. No BS 504. Make sure we ain't miss anybody. Kentrell, we see you. Moms, definitely shout out to Moms. And Sharday.
Okay. Well, as always, we appreciate everybody. And like I said, last week episode,
And Kyrus.
Kyra,
Okay.
shout out to Kyra.
Shout out to
Last
Kyrus.
week episode, Zig, Tay, and Ghost. If y'all didn't know, I got a ton of text messages and phone calls. And like I said, we as a team, we got last week's show was one of the best shows that people were saying so far this season. They enjoyed that episode a lot. And they continuously giving us their support. They like the energy.
Last week was really amazing. I
Yeah.
enjoyed last
I
week's
got a
episode.
lot of text messages because a lot of people didn't watch the live show, but they text me and called me and
Yeah.
said
They
Same.
watched the
back.
replay.
they watched the replay, and they literally was like, that was probably one of y'all best shows. Like, not just this season, but in general, with other shows that we didn't have, because that was a topic that was very interesting. And, you know, I respect the opinions of everybody because a lot of people was agreeing with Tay, but a lot of people didn't understand Tay's perspective, because she just instantly say, "Oh, I'll just get up in the middle of the night at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for her friends or her male friends at that." You got to watch the whole episode and just don't jump to conclusions and
Right.
think, "Oh, you know, that's
Right.
what you're doing."
And I had to tell people that, like when we posted the clip, I was like, no, go back and watch
Right.
the whole
making
thing
them
so you'll
clips.
have an understanding.
Right. And
Yeah,
most
the
people
clip was
did.
it was reeling them in, baby.
I ain't mean to have Tay defending herself with them clips, but
It was.
Yeah. But a lot of people understood it. Once they watched it, it was instantly like, well, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people agree with her, but once again, I think I responded to a couple of people, and it really boils down to respect. It's respect, understanding, and also not being insecure too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with, you're gonna have friends. Like, that's part of the shit. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna act different because I'm in this predicament," you know. So shout out to y'all for responding, for the support, showing the real love and stuff like that. And as always, we definitely gonna be back next Wednesday with a brand new episode, and we definitely gonna hash out some more topics. And from S Ryder, Ziggy the Beast, Tay, Ghost, I appreciate y'all time and effort as always. And I hope y'all have a good rest of the week. And I hope that whatever y'all trying to accomplish, y'all goals, y'all knock them out the park. And hopefully, I guess I'll see y'all at brunch. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding
I'm
my
down.
breath.
I'm ready.
But I guess we'll. That was for you, Zig. Tay not looking at me like that. Or Ghost. She looking at
I'm
me with
ready.
that side eye. But thank y'all for watching and tuning in, man. And we'll catch y'all next Wednesday, man. Peace.